"Come, we are going for our people." The words cut through the chaos like a beacon of defiance. On August 2, 1942, Gestapo officers stormed a Carmelite convent in Acht, Netherlands, their boots shattering the sacred silence. Their target, Sister Teresa Benedicta of the Cross, a 50-year-old nun whose life defied all odds. She was Edith Stein, an atheist philosopher who became a saint. Once a Jewish scholar who rejected God, she found truth and faith, only to face the horrors of the Holocaust with unbreakable courage. As the officers barked orders, nuns wept, clutching rosaries. Edith, calm and resolute, took her sister Rosa's hand. "Come," she said, her voice steady. "We are going for our people." Those words weren't just a farewell, they were a vow to stand with the millions persecuted by the Nazi regime. From the lecture halls of Freiburg, where she wrestled with questions of truth, to the gas chambers of Auschwitz, where she sealed her sainthood, Edith's journey is a true crime saga of intellect, faith, and sacrifice. This isn't just a saint's tale, it's a thriller that grips the soul. Edith Stein, the atheist philosopher who became a beacon of hope, faced evil with a strength that still resonates. Her story will pull you in, challenge your heart, and leave you forever changed. Buckle up for a journey from disbelief to divine courage. In 1891, Breslau, Germany, is a city of faith and culture. On October 12, Yom Kippur, the Jewish Day of Atonement, Edith Stein is born, the youngest of 11 children to Siegfried August Stein. To her devout Jewish mother, Edith's birth on this holy day is a sign of destiny. But destiny for Edith will take a path no one could foresee, from atheist philosopher to saint. Raised in a home steeped in Jewish tradition, Edith is a prodigy with a restless mind. She questions everything. Why do people suffer? What is truth? By 15, her relentless pursuit of answers leads her to reject faith entirely. "I cannot believe in a God I cannot understand," she tells her mother, declaring herself an atheist. Hust weeps, but Edith is unyielding. Her atheism isn't rebellion, it's a philosopher's quest for truth, grounded in reason. That quest takes her to the University of Göttingen, where she discovers phenomenology under Edmund Husserl, a titan of philosophy. Edith thrives, following Husserl to Freiburg and earning her doctorate in 1916 at 25. Her dissertation on empathy, how humans connect through shared experience, marks her as a brilliant atheist philosopher. As Husserl's assistant, she lectures to packed rooms, a rare woman in a male-dominated field. Her mind is a furnace, burning through questions of existence, but her heart remains unsatisfied. Philosophy offers tools, not answers. Even as she dazzles academia, Edith senses a void. Her atheism, once a badge of intellectual freedom, feels like a cage. Questions that drove her from faith. What is life's purpose? Is there more than reason? Linger unanswered. Little does she know, a chance encounter with a book will soon transform her from atheist philosopher to a woman on the path to sainthood. The 1920s bring turmoil to Germany. World War I scars, economic ruin, political unrest, fuel resentment. Adolf Hitler rises, his Nazi party preaching racial purity and targeting Jews as the enemy. By 1933, the Nazis seized power, enacting laws that strip Jews of rights. Synagogues are vandalized, businesses destroyed, and families live in fear. Edith Stein, now in her 30s, is no stranger to prejudice as a Jew, but the Nazis' hatred is a new beast. As an atheist philosopher turned Catholic, her Jewish heritage makes her a target. Her academic career collapses as universities bar Jewish scholars. Her lectures are cancelled, her writings suppressed. "I feel my people's pain," she writes, "even as I seek my own truth." The Gestapo's lists grow, and her name is likely among them. Yet Edith fights back with her pen. Her philosophical work on the human person is a quiet rebellion, asserting dignity in a world that denies it. Kristallnacht in 1938, synagogues burned, homes looted, brings the terror closer. Her family in Breslau faces daily threats. Friends urge her to flee, but Edith, the atheist philosopher who once questioned God's existence, now senses a higher purpose. Her journey towards sainthood is unfolding, though the path is perilous. The Nazis' racial laws ignore her Catholic faith, defining her by blood. As the Holocaust shadow lengthens, Edith's life becomes a high-stakes thriller. Every move risks exposure. Question isn't just survival, it's whether she'll hold fast to the truth that led her from atheism to faith, a truth that will one day define her as a saint. In 1921, Edith Stein is at a turning point. Her career as an atheist philosopher shines, but her soul is restless. During a summer in Bergzabern, she finds a book that changes everything: the autobiography of Saint Teresa of Avila. Reading it in one night, Edith is captivated by Teresa's mystical faith. At dawn, she whispers, "This is the truth." The atheist philosopher who once dismissed God has found a spark of divine light. This isn't a fleeting moment, it's a revolution. Edith explores Catholicism, attending Mass and studying Scripture. Her analytical mind wrestles with faith's mysteries, especially the cross. In 1922, she's baptized, taking the name Teresa Benedicta of the Cross. Her mother, Auguste, is devastated, seeing it as a betrayal of their Jewish heritage. "You've abandoned us," she cries. Edith replies, "I'm embracing a truth that unites us all." The rift is painful, but Edith's conviction is unshakable. Her faith doesn't isolate her. She teaches, writes, and speaks on women's dignity, blending philosophy and theology. But a deeper calling beckons. In 1933, inspired by Teresa of Avila, she enters the Carmelite convent in Cologne, becoming Sister Teresa Benedicta. The atheist philosopher is now a nun, her life dedicated to prayer and contemplation. Her writings on the cross and empathy take on new depth, reflecting her path toward sainthood. Life in the convent tests her. Family tensions linger, and the Nazi threat grows. Yet Edith thrives, her work a defiance of the regime's dehumanization. She's no longer just a scholar, she's a spiritual warrior, her journey from atheism to sainthood a testament to faith's transformative power. As the world darkens, her light grows brighter, guiding her toward a destiny of sacrifice. By 1938, Germany is a death trap for Jews. The Nuremberg laws and rampant violence make life unbearable. Edith, now Sister Teresa Benedicta, is transferred to the Carmelite convent in Acht, Netherlands to escape the Nazis. The journey is fraught, evading checkpoints, hiding her habit, trusting strangers. She prays, her faith a shield forged from her days as an atheist philosopher. In Acht, Edith finds temporary peace writing and mentoring nuns. Her sister Rosa, also a Catholic convert, joins her. But the Nazi invasion of the Netherlands in 1940 shatters their refuge. Deportations escalate, and Edith knows she's a target, a Jewish nun whose faith and heritage defy the Nazi ideology. Plans to flee to Switzerland collapse as borders close. Crisis peaks in July 1942. Dutch Catholic bishops issue a letter condemning Nazi atrocities, read from every pulpit. The Nazis retaliate, targeting Catholic Jews. Edith and Rosa are on the list. Convent, once a sanctuary, is now a trap. The atheist philosopher who became a nun faces her greatest test, her path to sainthood leading through the heart of persecution. August 2, 1942. A harsh knock echoes through the Acht convent. Gestapo officers demand Edith and Rosa Stein. Iris begs, but the men are merciless. Edith, her composure saintly, adjusts her habit and takes Rosa's hand. "Come, we are going for our people," she says, her words a vow of solidarity. The atheist philosopher turned nun steps into the abyss. They're taken to Westerbork transit camp, a purgatory of barbed wire and despair. Edith moves among the prisoners, offering comfort. "God is with us," she tells a sobbing mother, her voice a lifeline. Rosa stays close, their bond unbreakable. On August 7th, they're herded into a cattle car for Auschwitz. In the darkness, Edith prays, her faith a beacon. Survivors recall her grace, a glimpse of the saint she's becoming. Train arrives at Auschwitz, the heart of Nazi terror. Edith knows what awaits, but her courage, rooted in the truth she sought as an atheist philosopher, holds firm. Her journey to sainthood is nearing its climax, a testament to love in the face of hatred. August 9, 1942. Auschwitz is a monument to cruelty, its chimneys spewing death. Edith and Rosa arrive, stripped of everything but their faith. Yet Edith, the atheist philosopher who became a saint, shines. She shares bread with a child, holds a trembling woman's hand, her compassion defying the camp's brutality. Rosa mirrors her strength. On August 9th, they're forced into a gas chamber. The door seals and the end comes. No one knows their final words but Edith's life. Her journey from atheism to sainthood suggests she faced death with grace. She dies a Jew, a Catholic, a saint, her sacrifice a cry against evil. Her martyrdom seals her legacy, proving that love can endure even the darkest horrors. Edith Stein's death in Auschwitz isn't the end, it's the beginning of her legacy. In 1998, Pope John Paul II canonizes her as Saint Teresa Benedicta of the Cross, hailing her as an atheist philosopher turned saint. Her journey from disbelief to martyrdom bridges Jewish and Christian worlds, sparking dialogue and debate. She's a symbol of unity, her life a call to dignity and justice. For Americans, her story is a true crime epic. A philosopher who rejected God found faith and became a saint through sacrifice. In a nation wrestling with division, her empathy and courage inspire. Her writings on the human person guide scholars. Her reflections on the cross comfort the suffering. Churches and schools bear her name, and her feast day, August 9th, honors her witness. Saint Edith Stein, the atheist philosopher who became a saint, speaks to us today. Her life challenges us to seek truth, embrace compassion, and stand against hatred, proving that one woman's faith can change the world. Saint Edith Stein, the atheist philosopher who became a saint, challenges us to seek truth and act with courage. How does her journey from disbelief to martyrdom inspire you? Share your thoughts in the comments. We want to hear your reflections. For more stories of faith and sacrifice, watch our next video on a saint that will leave you blessed. Like, share, and subscribe to Unseen Saints to join our community. Hit the notification bell to never miss an episode. Let's keep the legacies of these extraordinary souls alive.